Hello, Earth scientists. It is Friday, which is a great day. It's the end of the week. It is September 16th, and I want to go through today's slides a little bit and talk about what you can be working on if you are not here today. So, once we get started here, we'll do Lucky Bucket. And then our do now question of the day is, where was your science giant's origin? So where were they born? And again, what we're trying to look at is what is the cultural connection from around the world? That these scientific accomplishments are not just coming from St. Michael, Minnesota. These scientific accomplishments are coming from around the world, people from around the world, all different walks of life and all different backgrounds. So we're working on a research workday, and the whole project is due on Monday. And our goal for the day is I can explain how a scientist, which is your scientist, has made an impact on earth science. I showed you this example in my last video. Again, which you can see what a final product looks like. Miss Lichtenberg used to teach 8th grade science. She's now down in 6th grade, but she made a slide, so I used hers. Just it doesn't hurt, excuse me, to see some examples. So where she was born, interesting non-science facts. She's been skydiving, has ran 9 marathons, ate an entire watermelon by herself. You see a picture, etc., etc. Your final product is going to be 10 points, and it's one slide, one single slide, and it's summative. So a couple things that I just want you to remember and keep in mind. Here are some real examples that you can take a look at. So Alan Shepard, he was not on our list. This was an early on example that a student had done. So it kind of talks about what Alan Shepard did, talks about his 3 accomplishments, where he was born. We've changed the project a little bit, so you may look at this and say, oh, well, that's kind of different. We had like some random facts and stuff instead of a quote. So, and then the quote down there that's kind of blocked my face is Michael Jackson can't hold a candle to my moonwalk because Alan Shepard walked on the moon, and so forth. So kind of a real example. You can see, took the moon in the background and kind of made a real nice, neat background. Real clean slide. I like the look of this slide, even though it was early on when we've changed the kind of guidelines or expectations a little bit. Eratosthenes, this is following kind of the project like we do now. Has the name, has the background information, big accomplishment, non-interesting science facts. Okay, there's our quote. Nice clean background. Awesome. I put this example up there for one simple thing. When you're making a background, it's really cool to see these awesome backgrounds. However, make sure that you can still see the information. So, for example, if someone had like Claudius Ptolemy or Nicholas Copernicus, maybe they want to put an awesome background of like the solar system in there, but then that might make the font or the color of the font kind of hard to see. So just make sure that, make your slide amazing. You can, very neat. Made some cool fonts and colors and everything else. Just make sure that your background does not take away from your information. So what are you going to work on? Your blank slide is attached to today's Google Classroom post. Do not make your own. Use the one that I assign you. So the one that I assign you is right there, Science Giants blank slide. So in the Google Classroom post, right there, that's the one that you're going to click on. And it's going to make a copy for you, for your scientist, that I will have access to, and anybody in Google Classroom will, I shouldn't say anyone has Google. Anytime you have internet connection, you have access to the slide, we can pull it up, we can present, I can see it, everything else. So that's the slide you're using, that's the template you're using. So make sure to use that one and that one only. And then we're going to get work time. We're looking for, again, final product is summative. It's one slide and only one slide, and it needs to be finished for class on Monday, which is when we start working on our presentations. Have an amazing weekend. Take care, and I will see you back on Monday. If you have questions, please make sure to reach out. Have a good day.